Yeah, yeah. All right. This is N.G.A TV, and I'm here with another video. I'm here to talk about um hip hop and who's the greatest rapper and why FBA is still important despite the detractors and the critics. Now, there's this discussion about hip hop. It's 50 years old. It's all kinds of shit going on with hip hop. You got niggas claiming hip hop, niggas saying 50-50. It's 50 years old, now niggas trying to claim it. But that's besides the point. This is about who's the greatest MC alive, who's the greatest MC ever or alive or whatever. And as a rapper, every MC thinks that they're the best. But there's a lot of discussion about who's the best rapper, or who's the most lyrical MC ever, or the greatest MC that checks all the boxes. And most people, when you say this, most people by popular demand, they'll probably say Eminem for the most part. He's the most lyrical, greatest rapper ever. But it, like, my personal opinion, I feel like there isn't no greatest rapper. There isn't. Like, there's no such thing as the greatest rapper ever. Like, you can't, like, just you rapping good doesn't mean that you're going to be the GOAT of hip hop. But if I was to say that there is a GOAT of hip hop that checks all the boxes, it'll either be Nas or Jay-Z or Big L. Them the only three, Nas, Jay-Z, or Big L. Because they check all the boxes. But I'll say Jay-Z because he had a longer career. But as far as like, you know, as far as like the GOAT, like, do I personally think Eminem was the GOAT? Like, I already explained it. I think Jay-Z is the GOAT. But that's just my personal opinion. But I don't think there's any GOAT of hip hop. And another thing is, you know, I feel like, when people say Eminem can't be the GOAT, you know, my only take on that, because it's a lot of cats saying that the Eminem can't be the GOAT, like Lil Jamar saying that, and Dr. Umar saying that, and some other dudes saying it, but he could get props for being a dope rapper. He could get props for being a lyrical mastermind, for being a lyricist, for being an MC. He gets props for that, you know. And I could see why they feel like a white man, like a non-melanated man, shouldn't be able to say that he's the GOAT of hip hop because he didn't create it and he's a guest. But here's my take on that. Even though I feel like there's no GOAT of hip hop, there's no GOAT of rap, I still feel like we should give him his props for being a dope rapper, for being an MC, for being a dope artist. We should still give him his props for that, whether you agree that he's the GOAT or not. Now, whether you think he's the GOAT, that's personal preference. That's why I say there's no such thing as the GOAT, because that's personal preference. That's everybody's top five is going to be different. So you can't really say, oh, this person's the GOAT based off of just imperial facts or just record sales or some shit. It's not 1+1 = like nobody really knows who's the GOAT anyway. We're just going off of public opinion. So that's just personal preference because this shit is very subjective. So I don't think he's the GOAT. I think Jay-Z's the GOAT. But if we're going off of, I think either Jay-Z, Nas, or Big L, them the three GOATs to me. But as far as like, you know, who's the actual GOAT, I gotta say Eminem can actually rap, and I gotta give him props for that. So that's the only thing about Lord Jamar that I disagree with. Just because he's white doesn't mean we shouldn't give give him props for being a dope rapper. Doesn't mean he's trash just because he's white. That's just my take on that. Now, as far as the FBA shit, it's a lot of detractors and critics about FBA, about them creating hit like, oh, y'all just mad because, you know, y'all just hating on other races, y'all hating on the Caribbeans, y'all hating on Puerto Ricans, y'all hating on, you know, Africans and Jamaicans. It's like y'all saying we hating on everybody, but nobody's talking about niggas hating on us and trying to claim shit that we built. So when it comes to the FBA shit and in regards to hip hop, we did create hip hop. This is our culture. And like I said, if you're non-black, if you're not Black American, you're not FBA. So that's just what it is. Like, dudes just gotta take it or leave it. You could say that we're being goofy or we're being haters or we're hating on people, but it just is what it is. Y'all do just gotta accept it as the truth. If y'all don't want to accept it, just just go away somewhere because it's just what it is. But dude just talking like we're being racist and stuff. Like, it's the truth. Like, if you're non-black, you're not FBA. You're not foundational Black American. That's what the FBA stands for. You like the original Black Americans. But besides, to get on the point, not to get off the point. I'm just saying, like, when people are saying like, we're hating on people, we're not hating. We're just claiming what's ours. So that's all I gotta say about that. We're claiming what's ours. Hip hop is ours. It started from Black people in the projects, creating something out of nothing, making a way for themselves musically, expressing their musical gift in the best way they could at the time. Not saying other people didn't have a hand in helping them create hip hop, but we were the true pioneers of it. And you got to give us props for that. Not saying y'all didn't help, but y'all can't say that y'all actually created it. Y'all didn't. Y'all helped us do a lot of shit, but y'all didn't create the whole thing though. We're the ones that came up with the whole ideas, the songs, the fucking everything. The whole, like, the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, we created the songs. Like, if it wasn't for our songs, the shit wouldn't have never been anything. It just would have been dudes either breakdancing or freestyling or playing with turntables. It wouldn't have been an actual invention. So stop with all this. We didn't create nothing. Oh, give other races the credit. We are giving them the credit. They did help us out, but they didn't create anything. That's my whole take on this whole issue, man. Like, you know, and I do agree that, you know, and like I said, I'm not hating on nobody, man, because I'm cool with everybody. I'm just saying, FBA created this. Black people created this. You know what I'm saying? And y'all do just gotta accept that. It's no 50-50. I mean, I'm not really like, I used to, I'm kind of over the 50-50 thing now. I'm kind of over it, but it's really not. I'm over it now, but no. Like, if y'all can't accept that, then so be it. But like I said, I'm over it now. I'm not even tripping off this shit no more. Cause it's like apples and oranges. It's really a silly argument to begin with. And I don't know why dudes is getting so upset about it. I don't even know why we're even having this discussion. But I do agree with the Lord Jamars. I do agree with the Tariqs. I agree with them, whether you think it's wrong or not. I agree with these guys. I think that they're right. They may be a little bit misguided in some spots, in some aspects. They may be a little bit misguided, but in essence, they're right. But that's all I have to say about it, man. Like, and like I said, another point I wanted to make. when it comes to politics and political power, these other races, they get on code when it comes to politics. Like they identify as their race when it comes to politics, and they get on code with that. But when it comes to hip hop, they want to say that we're all African and we're all the same and all that shit, and we're all brothers and all that shit. They want to be black when it benefits them, and that's the problem I have with these other races. So they get on code politically, but when it comes to like hip hop and the culture, they want to claim it like it's theirs because they want to be black when it benefits them, not when it's like it benefits us. And another thing, it's like one thing that these Caribbeans, Puerto Ricans, and even Africans will tell you about blacks is that we don't have no culture. They'll admit, oh, like, oh yeah, black people ain't got no culture. Black people ain't, you blacks don't have a culture. And they'll make a distinction between their culture and our shit. But then they want to say that, oh, we're all together, we're all one. That's all I have to say about that, man. And that's how I'm saying, like, they know that there's a distinction between us, but they're trying to make it seem like, we're all the same. And like I said, we do share similar experiences with white supremacy, but that don't mean that we're all the same. And, people want to talk about allies and there are allies and stuff. That's cool. We could be cool, but that don't mean that, because like I'm looking at the stats, politics and culture. And like y'all make a distinction between that. If y'all want to be looked at as the same or y'all want to be looked at as brothers and y'all want to share hip hop, then share politics and share culture. That's just what I'm gonna say. That's my take on the whole FBA hip hop and who's the greatest rapper of all time. Cause niggas want to claim stuff that's not theirs, but they don't want to share their culture, nor they want to share political power, but they want to claim all this other shit when it benefits them. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. But that's all I have to say about it. This is my take on the whole issue, and I just had to speak on this because I got tired of it. But this is all I had to say about it. But this N.G.A. TV. I'm signing out with another classic banging video. I'm out. Peace.